Hey there all my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It is V-Coops of Might here, also known as V-Coops for short, with another episode of Detroit Become Human. I'm sure this one is going to break my heart just as much as the last one did, and you are all along for the ride. So this is basically where we had left off last time. Alice and Kara, we spent the night in the abandoned car. I did steal some clothes so that we wouldn't be totally soaked to the bone and like freeze in there. And there was a blanket, so at least there's that. And I made Kara a promise that she would not leave Alice. I'm sure I'm gonna have to break that promise in some terrible, terrible way, either by Alice just like getting taken away or Kara dying. Who knows? This game is probably going to break my heart into a million pieces, and I'm fully expecting that to happen in some way, shape, or form. So, with that being said, I also discovered last time that apparently the light bar will be different colors, maybe? But it's pink right now. I think pink for Kara. I have no idea what the other ones are. My guesses right now are blue for Connor, and maybe yellow or green for Marcus? Because I know it can be either of those. It can be a lot of colors, honestly. The light bar effects are so subtle, but I love when I realize that a game has them. Anyway, so we're going to continue on. We're going to see what new heartbreak awaits. Marcus, I got shot at the end of last one, which I feel really bad about. Because I thought that he was the aggressor in the situation and not Leo, which sucks. And Connor's doing pretty good and is finding out something new about someone or something called RA9. I don't know who or what that is, but I guess we'll see. Who knows? Probably everybody else who's seen this game and has played it, and they all know. I don't know. We have so far now surpassed everything that I knew about this game, which was that Connor existed and the 28 stab wounds meme. Oh no, there's one other thing of wake up Lieutenant, and he like smacks him in the face. It's me, Connor. That's all I know about this game, heretofore playing it. So, let's continue on and see what else is waiting here to make me feel horrible. Alright, still November. Is that... Is that Marcus? I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. I'm so sorry. I should have just left so that you didn't end up in literal robot dump hell. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Still pink. Oh, that's... Sorry, dude. It's like pulsing. It's really neat. Okay. Yep, let's... God, I'm so sorry. Will that work? just realized that his auditory processor is damaged, which is why everything sounds like a combination of like kind of like you're doing it underwater, but also like he's shell-shocked. Okay, we have a right leg. That's good. I feel so bad. Is this one compatible? Ah. I'm just trying... He just pushed away a whole other android that was like making mouth movements. This is literally... Like he's literally just wading through a huge, in relevant terms, like a mass grave of androids and trying to find parts of theirs that he can use so that he can get out. Oh my god. Okay. Now we need to work on the therium pump, your auditory processor, and your optical. Oh my god. Oh, and because his mind palace has been broken. Oh. Everything's like in shades of red. Oh my god, this is literal hell!
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho! Find Jericho!
Jericho. Oh boy. Gotta be careful. Everything's in low power mode because the therium pump is Oh. This is literal hell.
Where are you going?
Oh. There are others just stumbling around here. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, that's all kinds of damaged. Incompatible. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Oh my god, it's just some legs! Ah, it's just some legs! Also incompatible. Incompatible. And that's just a torso trying to go up a hill. I know this isn't a horror game, but this is a horror thing right here. This is just... That's just a head.
I'm an AK-700 android. I was designed to serve you. What can I do for you? Hello. I'm an AK-700 android. I was designed to serve you. My program has detected an anomaly. Please contact the nearest satellite maintenance center.
Still that pulsating pink. Okay, got try back. Oh. And now I have the chance to actually audio processor. Okay, there's one over there. That one's incompatible, but that one is compatible, so I'm gonna go up there to it. Glad I found an eye. Oh my god. Okay, pump regulator. I think I already checked that one. Oh, I didn't. Good.
Please, please don't do that. I want to live. Thank you.
Okay. I'll find another one. There's a whole bunch of parts here. It's not like I'm hurting for it. There's one up there, I think. And that one doesn't have a head. Is one of these robots singing? There we go. Gotta Iron Man this shit. There are just so many pieces of robot just here and moving, and could you people, could they not be like I know it sucks that I'm saying this because then like we wouldn't be able to get out of here with Marcus, but like is there not a protocol to fully make sure that they are deactivated fully before you throw them into hell? Like, this is inhumane. And I don't care if they're not technically human. They're basically human. You know, shit like this is why I can't get a Roomba even, because like I will, like many humans, I will pack bond with anything. Even video game characters. What are we doing with that? You can take that off? You can take that off? Well, now no one will ever know unless they knew him before.
My name is Marcus.
Oh, I'm guessing maybe for some of the other parts there was a chance to like decide if you would kill for those two. I don't know. Marcus came back from the dead. Oh my god. Why didn't I see more cosplays of him? Oh. Like for real, why didn't I see more cosplays of Marcus? Like, I don't know, maybe I'll see it later, but like that seems really, really amazing. Just overall. Just hands down. Holy hell. Oh. Now it's blue. Weird. Maybe it's red while you're... I'm gonna keep a better eye on this. Maybe it's red while you're deviant? But he took his... I didn't know you could take that thing off. Like, I'm sure that there's some kind of, like, law against it for the androids or something. Like, but I didn't know you could take that thing off. And then no one would ever know that you were an android. Oh my gosh, that's... Ooh. Okay. I'm guessing Connor's next. Yeah. Find Amanda. Okay. Amanda. I think I see a faint glimmer of yellow over there. Bird! Birds! Oh, wow, this is lovely. Aww. Ah, I'm guessing you're Amanda. I love these. I've seen some like sculpture things about these like not quite palm tree but palm tree looking things that they've got going. Those, yeah. I've seen some really cool stuff about those because they're a way to make green sculptures basically out of different plants into a shape that you want that is then further beneficial for the park area that you have it. It's really, really cool. And then of course you can make it be growing flowers, or you can make it have different kinds of high oxygenation vines, or even some kinds of vines that actually produce food. Like, you know, you could have a couple of different variations of bean kind of growing up along there. I think I saw one that had like tomato variants and stuff, and just really cool stuff like that. It's really, really neat. Anyway, I like science, if you couldn't tell. All right, Amanda, let's talk. Sorry about the camera angle.
Hello, Amanda.
Love your hair.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will try to establish a friendly relationship. If I can get him to trust me, it will be helpful for the investigation.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
His little shoes.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Oh. Oops.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Okay. Desk. Probably back there. Huh. Interesting.
You might be in shock.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level.
Yeah.
With a Russian carrier and an American
Would you
patrol
mind getting me
boat
some water,
reported to have
please?
clashed last night.
Sure.
Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
Wow, there's a lot in here.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
True. But there are so many things to look at. Aw. The 3 laws of robotic parenting? Family life has never been easier. There... Excuse me? An android child. my god. Sorry, I'm just having to process this. You could just buy a CyberLife child that you will raise for a few years and then what? Send it back to the shop and get a new one to raise? Like, kids are already a huge commitment, and I know that that's supposed to be like a simplification of the whole thing, but that squicks me out. There is no other way to say it. That just squicks me out. Oh. I know which one is his desk. I'm just having fun. And looking around. So I guess does PM stand for police model, maybe?
Hey, take a look at these.
For these guys? Model PM700. That's really interesting. Because it looks like some of their... Oh, that one doesn't have anybody at it. It looks like some of their stuff, their serial numbers, their model numbers.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Great.
Hi.
Yeah. Ooh, lots of clues. Donuts. Anti-android slogans. Use your brain, not your android. Android free space. No more android. We don't bleed the same color. If you have a complaint, please go to hell. To avoid injury, don't tell me how to do my job. How's my driving? Go away. Oh, wow. Baseball fan. Basketball. Jimmy's Bar, Matchbook. Oh, St. Bernard. And last but not least, a good cop, real police, not seen since 2019, owes me $50. Asshole, nice girl. Multi-department unit responsible for the Red Ice Network dismantled 2028. Red Ice Task Force. Interesting. So yeah, it looks like he... Oh.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office. I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
I would like to start reviewing the case files. Can you tell me where I can...
Talk to Hank. Close the door on your way out.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Go see the deviant. I can do that? Where would I do that? Well, let's go check on Hank first, since he's right here. It's locked. But why? Oh, that's the same thing that I grabbed before.
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Where would I go see him? Okay, those are investigation rooms. Ah, there we go.
What are you looking at?
Have we still not gotten this android some change of clothes?
I'm sorry. It's not what I wanted. But there's nothing I can do. I know there's something you didn't tell me. I need to know before they take you away. The sculpture you made. Tell me more about it.
Wow, that's really unfortunate.
Open the cell, quick! Hurry!
Oh.
I'll call CyberLife. Clean this mess up.
Was hoping I'd be able to get a little bit more out of him, but I guess I didn't choose the right thing. Alright, time to analyze these files, I suppose.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you?
Just trying to know.
Sumo. I call him Sumo.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
I tried.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Lab report says they cut it.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
Really need the forensics.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Let's see. Okay, we've got a few things here. Alright. AL series, missing. The plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in at the apartment. The android may have left the home without being ordered to. AV series. Suspect. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by an AV-500 number 23477-821 model android working as a waiter in the Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain situated at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. That was a sentence. The plaintiff claims the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. AP series suspect. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her android, an AP-700 number 480-913-802 model. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Missing. The plaintiff, the manager of the Eden Club, so WR series, reported the unexpected disappearance of a sex android, model WR400-641-798-830-790-831. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. destroyed. Unknown series. Attempted murder. Leo Manfred was found unconscious in the home of his father, Carl Manfred. The latter's witness statement attests to an altercation between his son and the house android. The android is thought to be a prototype and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. Unknown model and serial number? Oh. Weird. Well, that's Marcus. Solved. AX series. Suspect. The victim's body was found by a friend who came to say hello. He immediately called the emergency service at 8:42, who recorded death by gunshot wound. The murder weapon may have belonged to the victim. His android, an AX-400, was not found on the scene and is the main suspect. It doesn't mention that his daughter's missing with her, too, which is odd. Alright, scanning. That's a lot.
243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. Shouldn't let your personal situation hamper the investigation, Lieutenant.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. So why don't you just run your program and shut the fuck up?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Oh boy.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. But things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Well, Hank's still warm, so that's nice. Hank is mad. Looks like that's about the only outcome from this, is that Hank is gonna get mad. Carlos's android self-destructs. Alright, dang it. Okay, interesting. Oh, do you get... Interesting. Do you get extra stuff from... I don't know. I think you just get extra points from, like, reading everything available or something. I don't know. Either way. Let's continue on. Now it's like an aqua color. Are we going back to Kara? Yeah. Aqua color now. Check neighborhood. First Android Zoo opens. U.S. life expectancy now 91. 0.4% of the world populations hold 94% of global wealth. Yeah. First android zoos. Canada still android free zone? Hmm. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Select new hair color. Blonde, white, black. White? Blonde. That doesn't look white. That looks just gray. Yeah. Okay, we just straight up popping this shit out. Death to androids. That's lovely. Oh. Oh. That's unfortunate. I wonder if those are the same people that attacked Ralph in that other area. Yeah, just look, we're not leaving Alice. Police patrolling the area. Well, I don't look like myself anymore, so. What was that? Wake Alice up. Okay. So. This wasn't really locked, though, so it's not that bad if we want to come out of here. Or once we emerge from here, I guess I should say.
Alice. Wake up, Alice.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. How do you feel?
I'm cold. What are we gonna do now?
That android we saw yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. The train passes just on the other side of the road. The station can't be far. You feel okay to walk a little? Let's go then.
You're pretty like that. You really look like a human now.
Okay.
monster on our trail.
Oh.
That's all for now. Free to go.
True, but we don't look like a human, or we look like
We've got
humans.
officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up. What are you gonna do with that? I have no idea.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
All right, well, that still doesn't tell us where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay, so when I went to Connor, it was blue, and now it's back to aqua for Kara. Just carefully go. $139 meters. Okay, so yeah, across the street. Head this way. Take.
Shit, that's them.
Oh shit. Damn it.
Stop! Quick, call it in.
We saw them headed for the train station.
Apparently, I'm trying to head over there. I don't want to catch her.
They're over there.
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Also, there's a child. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad.
Oh, fuck. That's insane.
Am I actually going to do this?
Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away!
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance!
Ah, you will get yourself killed! Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order. Connor! God damn it!
Okay. Jesus Christ! Sorry, Connor. It was very hectic.
Are you okay?
She just needs a hug. I need a hug. Oh, that was weird. I was trying to do like both what Kara would be doing and also like what Connor would be doing to unfortunately I think I'm making Hank hate Connor, and I don't want that. I want them to be friends, but also like just it's hard. It's hard. If I hadn't messed up that frickin' thing, they may have gotten past them just fine. Ugh, crap. Yeah, I possibly could have just gotten out of there without them having to do anything if I'd just not been caught. Oh, man. Yeah. Goodness. Okay, well, let's continue and see what else is
Several
happening.
sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment.
That's right, you don't have to ride there.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please take the next step onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in the designated area.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho. Spare some change? Surprised.
Oh, I have some... Okay, found the next graffiti.
Apparently she did. Yeah. I know. It's crazy, right?
Android on the run.
Talk to you later.
Interesting. Android astronauts to explore Io. That's fascinating. I find it really interesting that like none of this stuff is mentioning Alice at all. Like you think that would be a big thing would be for them to talk about the fact that she's also got a small child with her. All machine crew. Destroys human DNA. Androids are immune to most of these issues. Yeah. That the androids would work on Io for several months before being destroyed by the extreme conditions there. Great. Lovely. I mean, yeah, I know we just do that with machines. It just feels really weird when the machine is sentient, essentially. There it is, I think.
Hey. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Do you know where Jericho is?
Thank you for using CyberLife's Android parking service. Spaces are available.
Oh, now it's yellow. Ooh, those. Okay. Games. And there's the other one. It's been generally leading me kind of this way. Oh. Alright. One. One down. One. Oh, that was very faint. Reach the roof. Oh. Can I interact with this thing? Maybe? Ah, there we go. Get the thing. Parkour. And last one. Sparkle. Maybe let's not go that way. Oh, we're going. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Can the other so I know that in his case file it said that he was an unknown make and model. Could Carl have shelled out all of that money to make a new model that CyberLife either like as a super like prototype that CyberLife only gave to a select few? Or something, or maybe he updated a lot of what was in his programming so that he could actually think and be more like a real person, even before he went deviant. Can the other ones do that? I feel like if they could, Kara would have already done something like that, and I don't think we've seen Connor do anything like that. Well, he reconstructs things, but he does it based on clues of what's already there, so he kind of does like a CSI technique. This is like pre-planning what you're going to do, like like the Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr. It's like that style. It's really fascinating, but it also just kind of drives home the point that he's very different, and I like it. Okay, what am I looking for? Sparkle. Over there. One, two, three. Reconstruct. Gonna jump up there. Then run along here, up there. Then would be too high. Okay. This is amazing. Yeah, in here. No, 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 no. symbols found reach the boat. Oh, the Jericho. Oh, that is a boat. Freaky. Okay. Well, won't be going that way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Time. Yeah, that's great. Well, at least there's a pool of water. Very deep pool of water. It's not like he can drown. Oh, he lost his cool coat. Okay, guy's not there. Oh, I can't go up that one. My bad. Okay. Look. Oh. RA9. RA9, RA9, RA9. Okay. So there's been something here. There's been androids here. That's for sure. That way. Why was there a velociraptor screech? Why would you do that to me? This is no bueno. I do not like this at all. Not one bit. Oh boy, you let's go. Oh. Hi. That's a lot of you. Daniel?
Welcome to Jericho.
Ooh. I think there's only a couple of things I didn't get. Oh, just something, a couple of things I just didn't look at. Right. Not a choice. Yeah, it looks like there's just a couple things I didn't look at or didn't read all the way through, but that's pretty good. Man. So Daniel's here too. He didn't die or get destroyed, or maybe he did get destroyed, but like Marcus, he pulled himself out of the depths of death. Okay. Well, for once I didn't end on a Kara episode, so there's that. Oh, we had a lot this go through. My goodness. Okay. Alrighty. Goodness gracious. I think I went a little over an hour this time, and I do apologize. There was just a lot going on, and some things took a little more time or a little less time than I thought they were gonna. Either way, thank you very much for joining me here today, guys. There was a whole lot going on there that we can go over at some point. I've got to process some of this. I don't even know what I got to do. Whew. Anyway, but thank you very much for joining me here today. I hope you liked what you saw. If you can, drop me a like down below, maybe even subscribe so that you'll get updated when I post stuff on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And that way you'll be able to come right back over and see whatever new thing I've posted. I am really excited to see what's going to happen next. Like, Connor's going after Kara. I'm not doing the best with my friendship with Hank, but maybe that's not a bad thing. I don't know. Either way, it's going to be really interesting. I know I keep saying that word, and I don't know what else to tell you except that it's just really interesting. Either way, I hope to see you back here next time that I post another video. And in the meantime, as I've said before in all of my videos, be kind to one another, please. Be safe and be happy. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.